Hey, what's up, everyone? Um, so today is April 29th when I am recording this, and we kind of forgot to mention a few things that I thought would be interesting to mention on today's episode on space as just subtopics. I feel like we can add this kind of thing to new episodes as they come along of you know, historical facts that happen on this and this day. Like, for example, on April 29th, what has happened on April 29th throughout history, starting from the year 1289 up until recent times, you know, or, yeah. So I'm just getting this list off of historynet.com because I thought it'd be nice to share with you guys. You guys can check it out yourselves. There's certain birthdays too, historical birthdays, just like today, Oliver Ellsworth, the third Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court. It's his birthday today. Um, but yeah, or Alexander the Second, 1818, the Tsar of Russia. But without further ado, let's just get on with this list. It's just a little fun list to share with you guys. In the year 1289, if I butcher any of these names, I apologize. I'm not a grammatical genius. So anyway, the year 1289, Kuala One, it's Qalawun, the Sultan of Egypt captures Tripoli. In 1429, the Joan of Arc leads French forces to victory over English in Orleans. In 1624, Louis XIII appoints Cardinal Richelieu chief minister of the Royal Council of France. In 1661, the Chinese Ming Dynasty occupies Taiwan. 1672, King Louis XIV of France invades the Netherlands. In 1813, rubber is patented. Hey, what's up? Condoms coming up. Just kidding. In 1852, the first edition of Peter Rogers' Thesaurus is published. That's pretty badass. In 1856, Yokut Indians repel a second attack by the Pequot Rangers, a band of civilian Indian fighters at Fort Creeks, California. And I'm not no historical genius, but I'm pretty sure those are not technically Indians, by today's terms. I feel like, they're more Native Americans, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. In 1858, Austrian troops invade Piedmont. 1859, as the French army races to support them and the Austrian army mobilizes to oppose them, 150,000 Piedmontese troops invade Piedmontese territory. In 1861, the Maryland House of Delegates votes against seceding from the Union. 1862, Fort Phillip and Jackson surrendered to Admiral David Farragut outside New Orleans. 1913, Gideon Soundback of Hoboken patents the all-purpose zipper. Who doesn't need zippers nowadays? Literally, they're everywhere. 1916, Irish nationalists surrender to the British in Dublin. 1918, America's World War I ace of aces, Eddie Rickenbacker, scores his first victory with the help of Captain James Norman Hall. 1924, open revolt breaks out in Santa Clara, Cuba. 1927, construction of the Spirit of St. Louis is completed. 1930, the film All Quiet on the Western Front, based on Eric Maria Remarque's novel I'm Western Niche News, premieres. Totally butchered that, I'm sorry. And in 1945, the Nazi concentration camp of Dachau, Dachau, is liberated by the Allied forces. In 1945, the German army in Italy surrenders unconditionally to the Allies. In 1946, former Japanese leaders are indicted in Tokyo as war criminals. In 1975, the U.S. Embassy in Vietnam is evacuated as North Vietnamese forces fight their way into Saigon. In 1983, Harold Washington is sworn in as Chicago's first black mayor. Good for him. In 1992, 4 Los Angeles police officers are acquitted of charges stemming from the beating of Rodney King, and then rioting ensues. And that is it. Thank you guys. Catch you guys next week.